Hi, everyone. So, my name is Natalie Whitman, and I am the graduate assistant in the Counseling Center. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about managing long distance relationships and give you a little bit of advice to help you get through this period of time that you might be experiencing. So, first, I think it's important to make a plan. Discuss with your partner how this is going to work. What does your new normal look like compared to theirs? Maybe you have a very big family and you spend a lot of time with them, while your partner might not have a big family and not really have that same support. And they really look to you for support, but you might be pulled to your family to spend more time with them, and that might be really hard for your partner. Do you have the means to call each other every day? Are you able to Skype or Zoom to see their face every now and then? Because you are going from an in person relationship when you could see them really anytime you wanted to it being a little bit more controlled and a little bit more difficult. Also, it's important to understand what each other's schedules are like. Do you have more or less time to talk now that you're apart? Maybe you have less activities going on, so you're able to FaceTime them or Skype them more often. Or maybe, again, like I said, you have a really big family and your time's taken up a lot by them, so it's really hard to get on and call them. Do you or your partner have other roles to fulfill at home? Maybe you or your partner is a parent figure at home to younger siblings or other people that you live with, and you might have to do the dishes, make dinners, clean a lot more than you might have at school. So that could take time away from each other. So it's really important to kind of talk this through with your partner and make a plan of how you want to tackle this time apart. How are you going to make this situation the best situation possible for the both of you? The second thing I want to talk about is expressing your needs. And I love this picture up in the corner that says, when we neglect unexpressed emotions, they will come forth in uglier ways. And that's pretty much just saying that it's important to talk through emotions, talk through what you're feeling, because if you bottle them up inside, you will probably end up exploding those feelings in a messy way that's going to potentially hurt your relationship with your partner. So tell your partner what you need to be happy and functional. Maybe you need phone calls daily. Maybe you need to be told, I love you, or um, you're beautiful, or you're handsome, whichever you need. Um, some compliments. You're doing a really great job. I'm proud of you. I know this is a really hard situation for you, but I'm really happy of how you're handling it. Whatever they need, communicate that with each other. Also, reassurance is important. Reminding your partner how you feel about them is going to hopefully decrease any tension between the both of you. Communicate your feelings. Your partner does not know what's going on inside your head. They do not know how you're feeling, and they probably don't know too much what's going on at home. So, really try to be very open about your feelings and know that it's okay to feel the feelings that you're feeling. Um, just express them. It's okay to be sad. It's a really hard time, and a lot of people are making really big changes that they never had to before, and now they're dealing with that. It's important to accept those bad days when you're sad or angry, upset, but do not let them take you over and become daily habits of sadness and anger towards your partner or towards your life. Finally, make them feel like they are a part of your home, your life at home. Tell them what's going on at home, what kind of activities you're doing with your family or the people that you live with. Um, Talk to them about your daily life, but understand that you do not need to text them 24/7. You don't need to call them all day, every day, but just keep them in the loop of what's happening at home. Another point I want to hit on is acceptance. Take the time to accept this unique situation. This is a pandemic. It will end. So this situation is not forever, which means that you will be able to be back with your partner, or now's the time to make the plan. When the pandemic ends, how are you going to redevelop your relationship when you're back together? Start thinking about that. Start talking through that. Try not to take emotions out on your partner. That's only going to make the situation worse. If you're feeling upset with your partner, ask for space until you are able to communicate your feelings to them. It's okay to be like, it's okay to say to your partner, I am upset right now. I'm not really sure why. And I think I just need some time to reflect on that. And before we can really get into a discussion about it, that's okay. Have daily conversations about the situation. Try not to take anger out on your partner, but talk with each other, vent. It's okay to talk through what you're experiencing, even if it's uglier emotions. And if you're on that flip side and you're listening to someone, your partner, who is going through a really tough time, it's really important to be there, even though you can't physically be there. So being supportive, saying, I hear you, I understand what you're going through. I just went through that the other day, really trying to let them know that you're there, you care about them, you love them, and you want to support them in any way possible. And finally, make the most of it. It is a kind of sticky, unfortunate situation, but we can get some positives out of this. Try a new hobby on your own. Maybe you're really interested in doing yoga and you have time to do that. Do yoga with the people that you live with. If you're very artsy and you love painting or drawing, now's the time to fill your free time with that activity that maybe you didn't have time to do at school or because you were hanging out with your partner. Be independent. It'll only be a matter of time until you're back together with your partner. So try to really work on yourself, do things for yourself to develop as an individual, a student, professional person. I think that's going to be really beneficial for both you, your partner, and your relationship as a whole. Focus on things that you enjoy and make you happy. A lot of times when you're with your partner, you have to compromise and do things that they like, that maybe isn't your favorite thing, but you still do them together. So now is the time to really go back to, this is my time. So I'm going to take the time to watch this Netflix show that I know that my partner wouldn't enjoy watching. So I'll watch it without them. And really doing things that you are excited about and are going to help you get through this time of quarantine. Finally, set goals during this time. Set goals for yourself, set goals for your relationship with your partner. For yourself, you can work on things you've always wanted to. Work on physical and mental health, exercising a little bit more. Your partner can cheer you on and give you support, which is really important. So if you're on the flip side again and your partner is trying to work on a goal, achieving a goal, be supportive and be there for each other, because again, that's just going to strengthen your relationship in the long run. And finally, just some final thoughts that I want to throw out is it's really important to stay positive during this time. I know it can be hard and we all have our bad days. Like I said, accept those bad days and try to push through them and really have a positive mindset on how you can make the most of this time apart and how you can develop to be an even better person for your partner. Also, just continue to communicate with your partner, whether that be emotions, what you're doing, things that you're struggling with. Again, that's really going to make them feel like they are a part of your life and they're still needed. And practicing good communication skills is always something that we can continue to work on and perfect when we communicate with individuals as a whole. I hope you enjoyed this webinar. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the Counseling Center email at counseling at susku.edu if you have any more questions. Have a great day.